Hey, this is SpikedJerex. This is my Battle Tower facility video on the Battle Castle. Alright, the Battle Castle is a little bit different from the Battle Tower. You use 3 Pokemon, but you cannot use your own items, and to heal yourself you have to use these things called castle points, which you earn. You can find out how those are earned in the video description. Okay, so the Pokemon that I use are Special Sweeper, Azelf, Physical Sweeper, Garchomp, and Mixed Sweeper, my Infernape. So, yeah, I put Azelf in first because of things like Intimidate and stuff like that, crapping on Infernape and Garchomp. So, yeah. You want strong Pokemon and fast Pokemon that can just one-hit KO most of the first streak, first 2 streaks, the first 14 battles, most of the Pokemon in those. Right here, I am leveling up. Well, I'm going to be leveling up the opponent's Pokemon. Right now, I'm just showing you what you can do. You can see what their Pokemon is, like it'll show you Stantler, Bronzong, stuff like that, whatever the Pokemon is. And then summary, you can check their movesets and items and stuff like that. Okay, right here, I'm going to be leveling up all of the opponent's Pokemon to 55. This costs 1 point each, and I recommend doing this for the first 2 streaks, first 14 battles, and depending on your skill and Pokemon and everything, possibly even maybe doing it on the 3rd streak, but I usually don't do it too much on the 3rd streak, and if I do, I don't do all the Pokemon, just because it does eventually cost you points because of health that you lose and power points and stuff like that. You'll be able to figure it out when you look in the description at how you get points. Right here I'm showing that you can look at the gender to kind of get an idea of what the Pokemon is. Like if it's female, it's not going to be any Pokemon like Gallade and Pokemon that have to be a male. And vice versa, if it's a male, it's not going to be like Blissey, I think Miltank, stuff like that. And then if there's no gender, then yeah, it's probably like a steel type or something. Right there I was showing the that star. That shows you what streak you're on. So 2 stars, you're on streak 2. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you all that. It's pretty cool. The reason I do +5 is 1, the Pokemon in the first 2 streaks are aren't that strong. I'll talk about this in a second. And so you can one-hit KO them pretty easily. As you can see, I did one-hit KO them, except for the psychic thing on it. I'm about to explain that. Now, if you look in the video description, it's gonna show like how many points you lose or gain for each thing. Right here, I don't think I healed this because, wait a sec. Actually, I might, yeah, I think I do heal it because I'm at below half health. I was hoping that it would get me damage, but not below half, because if it did, then I would be saying I wouldn't heal that, because the points that I lose for not being at full health isn't worth the cost of healing it. But because I'm below half health, it does cost me more for staying at that health than it would to heal it. But later in the streak, it's gonna change. Okay, so and you get +7 points for every Pokemon that you make +5. So that's 21 points for a cost of 3 points, and you really don't lose too much health. Like right here, since that didn't get me below half health, I'm not gonna be healing that. But because of the stupid quick attack thing, I think I do heal it. I can't remember what I do here. I do the level up thing, obviously. And also, okay, I don't heal it, showing that it's... Actually, I think right here, because I'm on Battle 3, this is where it breaks even. Like, if I did heal it up, it would cost me the same amount of points as if I just leave it here. So my logic is, I'm going to probably take some more damage from, like, quick attack and stuff, but it was holding bright powder, I think, the Mawile, so just luck hacks just crapped on me. So, what you can do? Anyway, so right here, this is a good example. He's, as you can see, I didn't get very many points here, but, well, I still got 43, but I lost 5, well, actually 7, but I would have gotten 48 if I didn't get KO'd, but I'm obviously going to heal that, because that's a great loss of points, and yeah, so, but it does heal status. At the end of each battle, it does heal status, so if a Pokemon is asleep, paralyzed, burned, etc., it's going to be healed of that, and it's going to go, be at 1 HP. If it fainted, it'll be healed to 1 HP, so, yeah. So, I think I'm just, like, one-hitting all these Pokemon. I don't think I one-hit this one. Yeah. As you can see, it's not above, and it's not below half health, so I'm not going to heal this. Especially now, since I'm farther. As you can see, I got 49 points instead of 48. The max is 50 points. That's if you don't use more than 5 power points total. That doesn't count with the power points that you used last battle. It's 5 power points that game. 5 or less, or however many it says in the video description for each amount of points. And you don't take any damage. So, also, another tip I'm going to give, for the first 2 streaks, even the first 3 streaks, I don't use any items, as you can see, because it's really not worth it. I actually don't use items too often, but if you are going to, buy them at the very beginning of the streak, unless you check their Pokemon and you just think you absolutely need the item, because, I mean, you would be better off spending 20 points or something for an item on the last battle and only getting to use it there than not buying the item, losing your entire streak along with all the points, because you do lose all the points and all the rank ups that you got when you lose. So stuff like fake out and quick attack, you need to watch out for that. Another thing you might want to do, if you think that they're gonna use a priority move and you're at low health like I was, you could switch out to a Pokemon that has that can take the hit and or is even immune to the hit. That's even better. Like if you have a Gengar and you think they're gonna use quick attack, switch it out, get a free switch, and don't take damage. So, but like Garchomp could have easily taken that fake out, probably been above half health, and wouldn't have cost me as many points. So, I'm trying to decide whether to heal up, and I didn't, because it's going to cost me 7 points, even if Azelf faints. Okay, so it's only going to cost me 7 points if I do faint. Right here, the reason I use Psychic on it is because, one battle, I was fighting a Happiny, and it actually used Present on me, and it healed me up, so, you know, I was thinking, hey, the Mawile got the luck hacks with the bright powder, maybe it will throw some luck hacks towards me. I don't know. But that's why I was doing that. But basically what I was saying is it costs 10 points to heal that self up, and it'll only cost me 7 points to lose that self. So, and I didn't, obviously, so that was lucky. So, that's the Battle Castle. Hope this helps. On Streak 3, I would advise only doing up to 2. Unless you're like really good, you have great Pokemon and everything. I would only advise doing up to 2 plus 5s. The next streaks, don't do that. And also, once you beat the first brain, Battle 21, you can pass using 50 battle points. So if you don't think you can win at all, just pass. But that does cost 50, so use that sparingly. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe.